Welcome, Srijan, back to campus. It's good to have you back. Could you please reflect on your entire experience on campus, your IIMA experience, the faculty, the students, the campus life?
See, it's always a pleasure to be back here. It's my home. It's not a welcome back to me. This is my home. It's always been that way. IIM Ahmedabad is the place which not only gave me knowledge, it gave me wisdom. So I have a debt, emotional debt with this place, and an emotional connect with this place. Back in my days, I graduated in 2009. So almost a decade has passed, 9 years have passed now. A lot has changed, except the red brick walls. And in my days, of course, we were a smaller batch than what we have now. We didn't have, social media was just about catching up. So we never really had social media groups. Orkut was used to be more popular than Facebook. Now imagine how old I'm talking. I feel so old now, right? But in my times, one thing was which I truly cherished was the fact that we made so many jokes in a social gathering. There were so many spaces to hang out, so many spaces to talk, converse, steal each other's food. I remember I was the batch representative in first year, and then I was the general secretary the next year and second year. And in first year, I used to carry a spoon. And whoever would buy anything, I would just tax it, So I had a taxation system. And many people used to do that, so we used to have a nice time with each other. The faculty was, of course, and even today is very accessible. One thing beautiful about the institute is that even our faculty has the humility to be corrected by students. I remember having arguments, vociferous arguments in classrooms, and nobody felt offended about it. IIM is that place where you can lay your opinion, howsoever aggressive it is, in a way which nobody gets offended, but people can have a healthy argument. That is the essence. The culture where we are not hypersensitive about every little issue is something which I think IIMA has a lot to teach to the society as a whole. So those were the days, and of course, I don't know whether it is now an issue or not. We had a very important member of our campus, which were the dogs of the campus. So anyone of that era will tell you that there used to be people who would love dogs, and there were people who would be very scared of dogs. And we always used to have, it was an almost charged issue, very, very passionate issue. Right? So those were the days, when my days were there. We were mostly out of room. I still recommend to the students of coming generations in IIM, don't spend your time in your room other than sleeping. You should go out, make not networks, but relations. That's what we did.
So, thanks, Srijan. That was a good message for our students. Is there anything else that you want to talk to our community about?
See, I think I've been out of this campus now for 9 years. I've had a roller coaster of a ride, in the sense I went to a consulting firm, a Boston consulting firm. In 2009 was a bad year. We didn't have investment banking coming at all. So this was the best job you can get. And then I worked there for a few days, 2 days essentially. And then Dr. Kalam gave me an opportunity, who was the former 11th President of India, who was my guru in 2008. I worked with him for about 6-7 years. And since then I've been working in a variety of space, including writing, social service, interacting with people, leading missions of public importance in a social media. One thing I can tell you, with all this experience, we kind of tend to believe that leadership, first of all, you're a leader, not a manager. Try to be a leader, not a manager. Now let me begin with that. We thought that being a good leader or good manager is about analytical skills. That's one impression we get. If you can analyze a lot of variables from all around the system and come up with the right decision, short or long term, you're a good leader or a good manager. I think that is not true. That is a myth which we should break it, we have it, and we should not carry it any further. In life, there are three skills which I think one has to breed, and the sooner you breed it, the better it is. One is compassion. People respond to emotions. People do not respond to logic as much as they would respond to emotions. And if you look around the world, a lot of illogical things happen, but they are emotionally strong for some certain group of people. No matter what logic you give them, it doesn't matter. So compassion is extremely important, because if you have the ability to touch the emotional chord of people, you win them over. You don't defeat them, you win them over. Difference, right? So that's one. Second thing is, the world will value you for your extroversion. We often we are good at giving answers to questions. But answers to questions is not the world needs. The world needs solutions to problems. We want solutions. We want solution makers. So to be the solution maker, you cannot do it yourself. You have to look out. You have to reach out to people. And that is where extroversion comes in. If you want to train it right now, step out of your dorms. Build as many friends, not networks, as many friends as you can build within these 2 years which you spend here. And then maybe your juniors, then maybe your seniors. Make sure that you carry those 40, 50 good friends when you get out of here, who you remain in touch with the rest of your life. Extroversion is important. Compassion, extroversion. The third message I want to give you is probably third is the most important thing which I feel a lot of young, new entrants to this system, this great institution, you need to build. And that third element is emotional stability. So often I see, my own batchmates, my juniors, people outside IIMA system in the same age group, how easily the crest and trough, the ups and downs of your emotional response is extremely steep. The dy by dx of emotional response is a very high number. It just puts people in such a mode of loneliness, where there's an artificial bubble of almost everybody being successful, and that's how the social media shows. You only put, when you complete a marathon, you put a picture. When you fall off a treadmill, you don't. So everybody thinks that everybody else is very happy and everybody else is very successful. That's not true. People are going through their failures. But because we have this impression that the whole world, universe is successful and I'm the only person who's unable to do something, that is affecting people emotionally. And people are unable to cope up with that. I think a necessary skill to learn in this system of this pressure at IIM, there's the first year pressure, there's those group works which you do, there are so many issues which you need to get involved with, so many people you need to touch. One thing which you should build up all this is being emotionally stable, and that is going to help you in real life when you go out. It doesn't matter what placement you get. I've seen the people we thought are getting day zero. In our times, there used to be something called day zero placement, which was the cream of the cream placement. It's not that everybody who got through that is career-wise successful. More so, everybody who got through there is no correlation at all with how happy they are. People who we thought were dull and never would talk to anyone are the ones who become, completely transformed. People we thought, this guy is just mediocre, are doing extremely well. We just don't know. So there is no plan. Don't get upset if the plan which you have for yourself for the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years gets upset. Because there is no their plan. If you don't have the plan, you have a room for serendipity. You have a room for chance to change you. And the universe will throw those chances at you. Just be emotionally stable and have that wisdom and humility to receive them. So receive those fruits. It's important. You just don't know. Tomorrow life will change. Tomorrow things will go apart. Family is important. That's another thing, emotional stability, if you talk about it. How often we come here and we stop talking to our parents on phone? Is there no time here? There's no time. I don't have time. No, I'll do it after 2 years. That's not the thing. Those people, your family, your closest friends, should be your biggest priority, because they will give you happiness. And just to put this all in a single sentence, to be successful, you have one skill you need to have necessary. One skill, one trait. You need to be happy. If you're not happy, you can't be successful. I can guarantee you that. And such success is just meaningless, it's short-lived. So be happy. It's very important to be happy. Find your way of happiness. My way of happiness will be very different from your way of happiness. Your way of happiness will be very different from your friend's way of happiness. Don't find the success formula. Find the formula to be happy. Success will follow happiness. Happiness does not follow success. That's my message.
Thank you, Srijan. That was a beautiful message, and I'm sure the entire army community will take lessons from it. And I wish you all the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you. It's great to be here. My best wishes to all of you. Be happy, be successful, and I'll keep coming here. It's a lovely place. It's my home.
Thank you.